Michael Schumacher is a name that has changed Formula One forever. 7 championship titles, dozens of records, and millions of fans around the world. But behind every victory lies a story of struggle, triumph, and tragedy. Today, we will remember the journey of a legend, a man who is considered the greatest driver in history. If you're ready, let's go! Michael Schumacher was born on January 3, 1969, in the town of Herth, located near Cologne in what was then West Germany. From the very beginning, Michael's life was closely connected to motorsport. His father, Ralf Schumacher, worked as a bricklayer and also managed a local go-kart track. His mother, Elizabeth, helped in the family business, running the track's small canteen. Growing up in this environment, Michael was introduced to karting at an exceptionally young age. When he was only 4 years old, his father modified a small pedal kart by fitting it with a motor, allowing Michael to drive on the track. It was clear to everyone around him that the boy had a natural talent for speed and precision. Despite the family's modest financial means, Ralph and Elizabeth did everything possible to support Michael's passion. They often worked long hours so that their son could compete in races. By the age of 6, Michael had become the youngest member of his local karting club. Throughout his childhood and teenage years, Schumacher dedicated nearly all his free time to karting. His remarkable skills soon brought him recognition. He began winning regional and national competitions and later became a German junior karting champion. By his mid-teens, he was already competing at the European level, where he quickly established himself as one of the most promising young drivers. The first steps to Formula One. After dominating the world of karting, Michael Schumacher took his first steps into professional motorsport. In the mid-1980s, he moved from karting to car racing, competing in the Formula Ford and later in the German Formula NIG Championship, where he quickly proved himself by winning races and titles. In 1988, Schumacher entered the German Formula 3 Championship, one of the most competitive junior categories in Europe. Driving for the WTS team, he showcased his exceptional speed, technical precision, and mental toughness. The following year, he won the German Formula 3 title, cementing his reputation as one of the brightest young talents in motorsport. At the same time, Michael became part of the Mercedes-Benz Junior Racing program, which prepared young drivers for professional careers. He competed in the World Sports Prototype Championship, racing powerful endurance cars alongside legendary teammates. This experience gave him a deeper understanding of race strategy, teamwork, and high-level competition. By the early 1990s, Schumacher's talent was undeniable. His combination of discipline, raw speed, and determination caught the attention of Formula One teams. Very soon, he would get the chance of a lifetime, his first entry into Formula One, a stage where he would make history. Michael Schumacher's journey into Formula One began in 1991. Thanks to his impressive performances in junior categories and support from Mercedes-Benz, he was given a surprise opportunity to race for the Jordan team at the Belgian Grand Prix in Spa-Francorchamps. Although it was his very first Formula One race, Schumacher shocked the paddock by qualifying 7th, far ahead of his more experienced teammate. Unfortunately, his race ended early due to a clutch problem, but his talent was undeniable. His outstanding debut immediately caught the attention of Benetton Ford, who quickly signed him. With Benetton, Schumacher began scoring points and gaining podiums. In 1992, he achieved his first Formula One victory at Spa, the very track where he had made his debut a year earlier. By 1993, Schumacher was already a consistent frontrunner, regularly challenging established champions like Ayrton Senna and Alain Prost. His aggressive driving style, incredible focus, and relentless determination made him one of the most exciting talents on the grid. The breakthrough came in 1994. Driving for Benetton, Schumacher won 6 of the first 7 races of the season. Despite controversies, technical challenges, and fierce rivalry with Damon Hill, Schumacher held his nerve. At the final race in Adelaide, after a dramatic clash with Hill, Schumacher secured his first Formula One World Championship title, becoming the first German driver ever to achieve this milestone. This was just the beginning of a career that would redefine the history of Formula One. After achieving 2 world titles with Benetton, Michael Schumacher made a bold move in 1996, joining Ferrari, a team that had not won a championship for nearly 2 decades. The challenge was enormous, but Schumacher was determined to bring Ferrari back to glory. The early years were difficult. Ferrari was struggling with reliability and competitiveness, but Michael's leadership, relentless work ethic, and ability to motivate the entire team began to transform the Scuderia. Alongside technical director Ross Brawn, designer Rory Byrne, and strategist Jean Todt, Schumacher built one of the most powerful teams in Formula One history. In 2000, after years of hard work, Schumacher finally delivered. He won the World Championship, becoming Ferrari's first drivers' champion since 1979. This victory marked the beginning of an unprecedented era of dominance. From 2002 to 2004, Michael Schumacher and Ferrari were virtually unbeatable. He won 5 consecutive world championships, securing his place as one of the greatest drivers in history. The 2002 and 2004 seasons were particularly dominant. In 2002, Schumacher finished on the podium in every single race, while in 2004 he won 13 out of 18 races, setting new records. By the end of 2004, Schumacher had a total of 7 world championships and had rewritten almost every record in Formula One. His combination of skill, determination, and teamwork turned Ferrari into the strongest force the sport had ever seen. After years of dominance, Michael Schumacher's golden era with Ferrari began to fade in the mid-2000s. By 2005 and 2006, Ferrari struggled to maintain its supremacy against rising teams like Renault, led by Fernando Alonso. Schumacher still fought hard, even coming close to winning an 8th championship in 2006, but eventually announced his retirement at the end of that season. For a few years, Schumacher stepped away from Formula One, working as a consultant for Ferrari and enjoying time with his family. However, his passion for racing never disappeared. In 2010, at the age of 41, he made a surprising comeback with the newly formed Mercedes Formula One team. Although he did not achieve the same success as in his Ferrari years, Schumacher's experience helped lay the foundation for Mercedes' future dominance in the sport. He raced until 2012, after which he finally retired for good. Just a year later, in December 2013, tragedy struck. While skiing with his family in the French Alps, Schumacher suffered a severe head injury. Despite wearing a helmet, the accident left him with life-threatening trauma. He was placed in a medically induced coma and underwent multiple surgeries. Since then, Michael Schumacher has been in private medical care. His family has chosen to keep details about his health away from the public eye. What remains certain, however, is that Schumacher's legacy as one of the greatest drivers in Formula One history will live on forever.
Yeah.